one by one. Let's start out with Dr. Beverly Crusher. Okay, all right, and next, let's go with the individual who played her son on Next Generation. First time ever at DragonCon. We've been trying for I think you're over here. You're over there. Okay. Door number one, door number two. Which one is it? Okay. Now, wrapping up this trio.
Ensign Kim.
Yes, sir.
Star Trek and said he's always right if no one listens to it.
I just have to say that I love Will Wheaton. Okay? I do. This man. No, I'm serious. We were together in Germany, right? We were on stage in Germany. I listened to his entire stage talk. So articulate, so intelligent, great sense of humor. You know, I would vote for you for president. That's what I said in Germany, I would do it here. Okay? I'll think about it. Okay. Without further ado, let's bring out our next and our final individual for the Next Generation panel, Mr. Brett Spiner.
I was back there just now listening to Garrett talk about Will. I hope you're going to blow some smoke up my Jeffries too. Thank you.
Mr. Jeffries, too, you have to by now you made yourself.
I gotta go back and watch some of the shows.
Should have given you some notes.
You should.
This is the Star Trek stuff I'm going to talk about.
Well, thank you, Will.
Always my pleasure.
Gary, you were on one of the Star Trek spoofs, weren't you?
Wow. Maybe I should leave.
No, we're happy to have you here, Garrett. Thank you. Please,
This is the best job being director of Trek Track. I need to take photos.
I also have to say, you know, as a mom, I was really shocked to know that my son was a cross-dresser. It just...
Listen, honey, there's a lot of things you don't know about. You can find out the easy way or the way everybody else finds out.
I want the way everyone else finds out.
All right. See you afterwards.
Wow.
Yeah, that was gross. That was like Usenet in 1990. That was terrible. Yeah, that means that if any Klingons come near me, I'm going to stop this bit now.
I think we're about to lose someone like we did last year.
Okay. Fred, can I just quickly tell what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at the Next Generation panel right here. And Jonathan Frakes turns to Denise Crosby and said, wow, that was career suicide for you to leave the show. At which point, she got up and walked off the stage. Okay? And now, this is my first year as a track director. Okay? This happens. And then as we're getting off the stage, Marina pulls me aside. She goes, Garrett, I can't believe it. LeVar was texting people during the whole panel. Okay, first of all, he was tweeting. Okay? Tweeting, not texting. He was tweeting about the panel. So she thought that he was texting his cousin in Ohio. Okay? He was Brad, any words on
Silly, Lamar's cousin lives in New Hampshire.
Right.
I do remember Jonathan peeking his head and going, I think we need a counselor. Maureen went off to help things along.
Yeah.
But they patched everything up. I just want you to know, because you weren't there for that part. And they are like so tight now, really. Closer than they've ever been. But that happens sometimes after you've had an altercation, don't you think? Well, let's try it, all of us together. Garrett, you're on.
Yeah, moderate this bitch.
Okay, thank you guys for the ones filing in now. I'm sorry that we started before you came in, but really, you have
I've not missed a thing.
No, nothing even remotely amusing has been said yet.
We talked about cross-dressing, and what else? I mean, yeah, small things like that. I like your kilt though. It is an awesome kilt.
Thank you.
Yeah, I might get one myself. So.
Fox from the Guild wears a sport kilt. I think it's important to make a distinction.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Actually, would this be the first time the three of you have been together in this combination on stage in the history of cons?
I think we maybe, did we ever do like a scene on the show where it was the three of us?
No, we never scenes together. That was making me really sad. I was a big fan of your work back then.
I wish I could say the same.
The best way to respond to that, Will, is to use the words of George Takei. Ooh, bye. That's all you do. That's all you do. But once again, thank you for those filing in late right now. We do have a microphone set up here for questions, so if you did want to line up for a question, if you do line up, if you mind sitting down in line so people don't get blocked by your view, but we'd love to take your questions. That's one thing about Trek Track that's a little bit different. The prior Trek Track director really would not allow any
Push, shove, knock people over.
Right, don't. Okay, question number one. Could you please stand up? Thank you.
And sign, please. My name is John Cameron Swayze.
Cindy Crow.
She's being better.
They're doing their own panel then.
I think
Sorry, she's screaming.
I know, she's screaming. Go ahead.
I can't talk about naughty things. But no, my actual question is for Gates McFadden. You do a lot of choreography work with Jim Henson. And I love the work you've done with them. Would you expound on that and talk about some of the stuff you've done with Jim Henson, Muppets, and choreography? I know that has nothing to do with y'all, so y'all need to shut up.
I met Jim Henson when I was giving a play in New York called Cloud 9, and then I got cast in the Muppets Take Manhattan, and probably that was the highlight because I got to kiss Kermit. And he's adorable. And I will say one of my favorite things that happened actually during that shoot was I guess it's a tradition that they do a trick on somebody when they're doing the first show with the Muppets. The Muppets are in, the puppeteers are down in trenches, and they've got...
No, they're not. The Muppets are real.
they've got the puppets up there, and what they like to do is sort of, you think that everyone's broken for lunch, but they have like Kermit stay. And this was my first film job, and it was like really exciting, and I was going over my 3 lines, like, constantly. And Kermit was looking in this mirror, and just like he was just doing stuff off camera, like he was like making himself